Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. We're featuring Hearts of Gold on this edition of Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and you don't want to miss any of the extraordinary people and places coming up within this very episode. We're going to visit with an extraordinary jeweler on the island of Palm Beach who is known and award-winning for their sustainability and their innovation when it comes to the environment. We'll also visit with a PR person who is giving back constantly to the community right here in the Palm Beaches, helping to grow and build small businesses. And lastly, we're going to get up close and personal with cheetahs, jaguars, leopards, and more. You don't want to miss a second of the Panther Ridge Conservation Center, so stay tuned.
Being on the ocean, being in South Florida, we're so blessed to be here.
Is this amazing or what? What's the craziest request you've had for a wedding?
To have monkeys.
There you go, beautiful.
Wow! Holy whoa! How do you do it, Derek?
A lot of love, baby.
This is so me. I said, wait, is this me?
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm
All
ready.
right, so let's go.
Whoa! Misha has attacked the cameraman.
Woo! Man, she is a natural.
You're good.
This is the rarest golden South Sea pearl necklace
Yeah.
in the world.
In the world.
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous right now, but so excited. What a beautiful animal. This is Kendi, correct?
This is Kendi. He is a year-and-a-half-old cheetah.
Hey, Sandy!
That is unbelievable. So incredibly beautiful. I mean, what an amazing animal.
This is 2.4 million.
And worth every penny. It's absolutely gorgeous. That is just stunning. Wow! Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes, we're a drama queen.
It's okay. Where luxury meets sustainability and innovation and excellence are the standards. You're watching Passport to the Palm Beaches. Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. Welcome to Passport to the Palm Beaches, where we dream, discover, and explore. We'll give you an insider's look at everything the stunning Palm Beaches has to offer. America's first resort destination is adorned with miles and miles of gorgeous tropical white sandy beaches, world-class golf, tennis, museums, extraordinary people, spectacular restaurants, renowned fishing and diving, luxury real estate, shopping, countless outdoor activities, and an unexpected wild side. It is the ultimate playground, retreat, and adventure all in one. Simply put, the Palm Beaches is the perfect escape. Don't settle for the ordinary. The Palm Beaches, it's like no other place in the world. You're tuned into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm Jacqueline Journey, and we're here on Worth Avenue in Palm Beach at a very special location where luxury meets sustainability and innovation and excellence are the standards. It's Jewel Mare. We're here with Glenn, a partner at Jewel Mare. And Glenn, before we take a look at all of these gorgeous jewels, I know everyone will be really interested in a little history of the company. You've really combined luxury, sustainability, innovation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'd be happy to. So this is the Pinctada maxima gold lip oyster. And this is a oyster that is one of the most fragile that produces the South Sea pearls. And so in the South Seas, you have the whites from Australia, you have, as you move north, the Tahitians, and then when you get to the island of Palawan, you find this oyster. And my partners, Jock Branilak and Manuel Kawanko, set out to save the reef and save the oyster because the cyanide fishing, the dynamite fishing, and the chop and burn were literally destroying the ecosystem that the oyster can survive in, and many other things as well. So this is our little friend, and this is a 5-year-old oyster. And you can tell a lot about the oyster by the rings on the shell. Now this has obviously been polished, and we do clean oysters during their lifetime, but then after the oyster passes, we polish this so you can see the rings. And when the ring is gold, that means that the oyster was happy. It was a good time for it, meaning the pH, the temperature, and the food supply were good. When it was white, it was challenged. So for example, with the global warming that's occurring right now, it changes the pH and the shells become more soft. And so what does that mean? That means that the fish can bang on the shell, basically break the shell, and then suck the oyster out, which, you know, I mean, is food. So it's one of those things, but the protection for the oyster is the environment.
Now, if someone is looking at purchasing, for example, one of these gorgeous golden South Sea pearls, what should they be looking for? What are the characteristics that they should be grading it upon?
Well, with all gemstones, there's different factors. And so with the pearl, first I want to tell you that everything that we sell in our pearls at Jewelmer are non-treated. So this is the way that the pearl came from the oyster. There's no additives or polishing or anything like that. It's basically cleaned with clear water. We drill it if we're going to string it or mount it. And that's the only treatment that we do is the drilling. So we certify our pearls. But the 5 factors that we grade pearls with are the size, the shape, the color, the luster, and the skin. And so when you look at a pearl like this, for example, you can see that it's the way the nacre coating has been laid down by nature is perfect. There's no blemishes in this particular pearl. The luster is gorgeous, and of course it's a gorgeous golden color.
We're here with Louisa of Jewelmer, former Miss Peru.
Oh, yes.
It's an honor to be here with you. You're
thank
absolutely
you.
stunning. And I mean, you need to be to wear this necklace.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Now this is the rarest golden South Sea pearl necklace
Yes.
in the world.
In the world.
Yes, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. So this is so special because the size. So these pearls have a beautiful size, beautiful shape. Using now not just these necklaces, it's so special. This is Poriba stone. It's a very beautiful and very rare because if you see this stone have a little lines inside who makes the shine in the sunlight looks amazing.
Oh,
it's
so
incredible.
special.
It is.
It emanates its own light.
It is, yeah. The own light is beautiful and it's covered with white diamonds on the sides. It looks a beautiful piece.
Incredibly rare stone.
Yes.
This is a cabochon, and someone interested in this ring would have to write a pretty
lot.
big check.
A lot of people, a lot of people come here just to see this stone. It's amazing. It's very popular, very famous here. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And what
Yeah.
is the price tag for this ring?
This is 2.4 million.
And worth every penny. It's absolutely gorgeous. That is just stunning. Stick around for more Passport to the Palm Beaches. Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. Coming up next on Passport to the Palm Beaches, the best segment of the season, we're heading into the Panther Ridge Conservation Center. You won't want to miss a minute. You're tuned into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey. People come from all over the world to visit this amazing conservation center. We're here at Panther Ridge with founder and executive director Judy Behrens. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous right now, but so excited. What a beautiful animal. This is Kendi, correct?
This is Kendi. He is a 1.5-year-old cheetah, and he's been with us since he was 3 months old.
I can tell you certainly have a connection to the cats. Did you have a history with animals before you wanted to get one of your own?
Just with normal dogs and cats. And now I'm anything but normal.
So incredibly beautiful. I mean, what an amazing animal.
The numbers of these cats in all of their habitats is just plummeting. So making people aware of that and hoping that they get into the mode of seeing what conservation projects they can support and learning more about them.
I have to say, there's nothing like actually physically being here with the cats. I mean, there's a certain energy you get being this close to the animal that is a bit indescribable.
Yes, it is. Just seeing it on film, it doesn't really touch it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You
do the
have to
trick.
be here and get the atmosphere of all these incredible animals.
Whoa! Misha has attacked the cameraman. The good news is that she's kind of petite still, so yeah, everyone's a-okay. So tell me a little bit about who we have here.
This is Misha. She's a 3-month-old melanistic, which means black, Amur leopard. Amur leopards are a highly endangered species. They come from northeastern Russia, just like a Siberian tiger would. This could be considered a Siberian leopard. However, they are very, very rare in this coloration. In the wild, there are an estimated 70, maybe as many as 90 total left in the wild. So this is a fishing cat. He actually enjoys being in the water. They're from Sri Lanka, parts of India, and fragmented areas in Southeast Asia. And these cats have a very unusual coat. Their coat is actually double, like an otter is, so that even if they're going into cold water, they have an insulating layer underneath. And when they come out, their coat dries off instantly.
Is this amazing or what? Wow. Tell us about the clouded leopard.
Well, they do spend an awful lot of time up in the trees. First of all, it's a safety issue for them, and it's also a wonderful vantage point for looking for prey. So when they see something they want, they can move silently through the trees until they can get within range, and then they'll go for it. All cats use tails for different things. These guys use it for balance in the trees and jumping from branch to branch. The cheetahs, when they're changing direction, chasing prey, will use their tail, which is elliptical shape, not round, as a rudder. And they crank that tail around and it helps them make a hairpin turn. I'm loving being a leopard.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Goodness!
I know.
Goodness! So this is a medium-sized cat from Africa. They would be mostly in the grasslands, not so much in jungle areas. But their range goes all the way up through the Sahara Desert, into Egypt, and around through the Arabian countries, all the way to Afghanistan. So these cats can take incredible heat, like in the desert, and they can also take ice and snow in Afghanistan. Very, very adaptable cat. The farmers in Africa hate these cats because they are very good at breaking into hen houses.
Ah. Oh.
We've got 2 jaguar babies, and they're about a month old now, and they are wiggle worms, as you can see.
They are. Although mine's calming down a little bit. I like it.
Well, you must have good cat energy.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes, we're a drama queen.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, yes, you're a jaguar.
Yes,
you are.
you can see.
You're a beautiful jaguar.
Hey,
What a beautiful,
just chill yourself out
beautiful
here.
little jaguar
Who
you
told
are.
you?
I know. Stay tuned for more Passport to the Palm Beaches. Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. Thanks for tuning in to Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and I'm really pleased today to be here with an extraordinary citizen of the Palm Beaches, Sandy Collier. She does PR for so many up-and-coming companies and even larger businesses as well, and she's been helping to grow businesses in this area. Thank you so much for being a part of the series, Sandy.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved in doing PR?
Well, I spent years and years in the television industry. I worked at WSVN in Miami. I worked at WLWT in Cincinnati. I also worked at WIOD in Miami. I actually had my 5th son in the news vehicle in Miami. One day I said to my news director at the time, I said, why don't we have any people of color as commentators on our shows? And that news director looked at me and said, why don't you bring them to me? And that stuck with me. So after I got out of TV and I said, you know what, I'm gonna open up my own PR firm because I really wanted to do PR. And that was my mission. My mission was to find the Black and brown folks that were experts in their fields, but nobody knew who they were, and to bring them out and have them be experts as commentators on television, newspaper, radio, whatever. And you know what? It has worked. And I'm so happy because there's so many small businesses, whether it's Black and brown businesses, whether it's just small businesses, women-owned businesses, they don't know the value of PR. They think PR is out of their reach, and it's not. You may have a great product, but if nobody knows who you are, what's the point? When I started doing PR, I've learned so many different businesses in our community that I didn't even know about. One of the businesses that I really enjoy working with is Evelyn Metellus, who she's a hair doctor. And she's a woman that makes wigs for cancer patients, people who have alopecia, people who just have hair loss. And it was just amazing to see her sit and just literally doing all this work. And I was like, wow, okay, I knew about wigs, but I didn't know how detailed it was to get to where the finished product is. And just watching her, it's just amazing. I also work with the T. Leroy Jefferson Medical Society. I know we had Black doctors. I had no idea how many Black doctors we had in Palm Beach County. I mean, there are doctors everywhere, but nobody knew who they were. Now I can say that people know who the T. Leroy Jefferson Medical Society is. It's just such a joy because my mission, I'm not finished yet, but I'm getting there. And that's rewarding to me, because I'm helping people, whether it's a Black business, it's a brown business, it's a woman-owned business, it's a nonprofit. I'm helping our community know who's living next door to you, who has a business next door to you, and that's great.
Planning a trip to the Palm Beaches, you definitely want to fly into the Palm Beach International Airport. They are rated #1 in the entire country for the shortest wait times in security. Not only that, you can practice a little putting while you're waiting for your flight. We're here with Lacey Larson from the Palm Beach International Airport. Welcome, Lacey.
Hi, thank you so much for being here.
It's so great to be in the airport when I'm not actually having to fly anywhere. It's
right?
beautiful, and
Yes.
I love the new renovations. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have been updating.
Sure. So we've been busy. Upcoming projects include Concourse B expansion, and adds a lot of square footage, a lot of concession space, so a lot of the things that our passengers are looking for.
This is a fantastic airport to travel to and from because you have the shortest security wait times in the country. That's a big deal.
Yes, we do.
Right now we're standing in the gorgeous new Escape Lounge. Fantastic place to rest, food, drink, a lot of other new amenities, including something special for people traveling with pets.
Of course. We love our Palm Beach pets, and so we have 2 new indoor Palm Beach International Pet Potties that we're debuting now. A nice clean space for our pets to, take a break. Less barking, more business. So if you're looking for the best experience coming into the Palm Beaches, it's most definitely PBI for you.
Absolutely, you make some really good points. It is a smaller airport, but because of that, it has a very nice hometown sort of
Perfect.
feel, and all the guests are treated really well. As we mentioned, the security lines are much shorter.
Right.
You have the putting green, the billiards table, and all these fantastic amenities for everyone. And it is really conveniently located,
It is.
regardless of where you want to travel
Right.
in the Palm Beaches. So for anyone online right now booking their ticket to South Florida, and they're looking at the airports, and they have a selection: Fort Lauderdale, Miami,
Yeah.
Palm Beach International.
Yeah.
Give them your best sales pitch.
Right, we would love to have you at PBI. There's absolutely no reason to fly in and out of any other airport in South Florida. It is the easiest. It is your hometown airport. Non-stop or one-stop, you can go anywhere in the world from PBI. I think a lot of people really appreciate how easy and quick and stress-free their experience is, whether they're flying in and experiencing in the Palm Beaches for the first time, or they're a resident of Palm Beach County and they understand what a gem their airport really is.
It really is. Even for people who live here, the short-term parking and the long-term parking, it's so convenient
Right.
to get to the terminal. Very safe.
Yeah.
Fantastic airport.
Yeah, we love it.